Good morning, everyone. My name is Anjali Vishwakarma. I'm professor of SART. In my today's lecture, I will discuss network security basic. As we all know that in computer science engineering, there is one subject that is network security, in which we learn different types of securities that is needed when we doing something on the internet or on the systems. So here I will give the knowledge about the network security basics. As we all know that there are lots of work that we are doing on the systems by using internet. As I'm talking about the personal data, then there's a lots of personal data, as we have our phone number, our personal information like our personal like bank balance, about the bank details. If I'm talking about in a medical field, so there's a disease are the personal data. And as I'm talking about the salaries are personal data, and address and sometimes phone number are the personal data. So whenever we are save this data or we are store data on the internet on a system, so here we have to provide a security. Like if I'm talking about the employees data, if someone wants to represent their data and there are lots of employees, so someone give him or give them a project, so here we have to provide a security so no one can access. Like in a system we provide security by using user id and password. So this password is it's provide a security. Like in our systems, so the password provide a security. So if I'm talking about what is security, so if I'm talking about the definition of security, so the quality or state of being secure to be free from danger. It means whenever we provide any protection so no one can steal our data or information, then this is called the security. So, a successful organization should have multiple layers of security in place, and these layers are physical security, personal security, operation security, network security, and information security. So, security is all about to protect our data, our information from unauthorized accessing. So, we have different types of data where we have to provide a security or protection from unauthorized accessing for stealing our information. So here I'm talking about the network security. So it means all the data that is stored in a network, it's called network data, which is need to provide a security. Like there are the different types of system or the different types of persons who want to steal our information, our personal information. So here we have to provide some of the security. So there are different types of security techniques. So we use cryptography generally for the security purpose, in which in cryptography what we are doing, whenever we have data that is readable, so if I'm send this data from one side to another side, we can say that if I share this data from client side to the server side or server side to the client side, some third person can steal our information. To provide this data security, here we use different types of techniques, and uh, these techniques are cryptography techniques. According to our applications, we use these techniques. So network security refers to an activity designed to protect your network, which protect the usability, reliability, integrity, and safety of your network and data. Effective network security targets a variety of threats and stops them from entering or spreading on your networks. So balancing security and access. So security should be considered balance between protection and availability. It means it provide protection, and it provide misuses of data by providing security. So threats are the things that misbehave with our data. Like threat can be object, person, or another entity that are provide unauthorized accessing to our data. So there are the different types of threats. By examining each threat category, management effectively protect information through policies, education, training, and technology. It means according to threats we can decide which type of security we have to keep to protect our data or our informations. So there are the different types of errors as well in this, like include X performed without malicious intent, cause include inexperience, improper training, incorrect assumptions. Employees are among the greatest threat to an organization's data. It means some employees don't know about, or they have less knowledge, so they are doing something by mistakes with another. So this is what the errors, sometimes error generated that are mistakenly happened. So this is what the acts of human errors and failures. So employee do the mistakes, like they don't know they don't have any knowledge about that particular thing. So if they doing something, then there's error, and this error accident is this error is called accidental errors, like sometime by mistake data is removed, sometime data is modified, or there's a deletion of the data. So here this is called the less knowledge about the things, to failure to protect information. Many of these threats can be prevented with controls. Forces of nature. So forces of nature are among the most dangerous threats, disrupt not only individual lives but also storage, transmission and use of information. Organizations must implement control to limit damage and prepare continuous plans for continuing operation. It means they already provide some antiviruses, or they provide some information, and deviation in quality of services. Now what is deviation in quality of services? This includes situations where products or services not delivered as expected. Information systems depend on many independent support systems. Internet service communications and power irregularities dramatically affect availability of information and systems. Up here, internet service issues. So what are the issues related with internet services? So these are called ISPs. Failure can considerably undermine availability of information. Outsourced web hosting provides assumes responsibility for all internet services. Identify weakness in control system accomplished by threat agent which damage or steal organizations information. So there are different types of attacks in which some of the employees steal the information and use it in a negative way. So this is called the steal of the informations. Malicious code, there are the different types of codes. Whenever they come in our system, then they harm our system performance. They delete some of our files. So these are different types of malicious codes, like viruses, worms, trojan horse, active web script with intent to destroy steal informations. Now spoofing, there are the different types of techniques in which data can be erased, modify or delete. So spoofing is another type of attack, which so this technique used to gain unauthorized access in interior in man in middle attacks. These are different types of attack that is can come in our system and destroy our information, like spoofing, man in middle attack and spam. So the denial of service attack, by using this services, then our system is hang and it's not working properly, and some of the files are deleted. So these are the attacks. Now the different types of. So thank you so much.